Learn JavaScript from scratch, session 10. So today we talk about loops in JavaScript. So when you talk about loops in JavaScript, which is controlled structure, okay, that allows you to execute blocks of code or lines of code repeatedly as long as certain criteria met, right? So suppose you wanted to print certain number 1 to 5. So you're gonna do what? Either you can print this 1 to 5 in 5 different line of a statement of code, right? Or you can use loop, which is provided by the JavaScript. So basically we have four different types of loop here in JavaScript. So first one is a for loop. Second one is a while loop. Third one is a do while loop. And the fourth one is for in loop. Okay. So basically when we talked about numbers and all, so we usually used first three for while, do while. Okay. And when we talk about objects, okay, so when we trying to iterate the property of an object, so that time only we're gonna use this for in loops. Okay, if we are printing the number from 1 to 5 through loops, then first we have to think about from where it started. Suppose from 1 it started, right? Then we have a condition like condition we have to add here. Okay, it doesn't cross 5, and then unless it reaches to 5, that's okay, but when it goes beyond that 5, then we have to stop that loop. And if it is within 5, then we have to increment it by 1 each and every time. So this kind of three basically steps we have to taken care here when we are writing any loops kind of a statement. Okay, so we will see that in our code. So let's jump to the code. So suppose in normal line of a statement of code, basically when someone say to print 1 to 5, you of course you will write 5 line of a statement, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Console.log 1, console.log 2. So isn't it, it looks repetitive and redundant, right? So we're gonna use now loop so that we can reduce the number of lines of code. So here you don't think about the only 5 line of code. Suppose it run for 50,000 records or 1 lakh record. Think about little bigger, broader. So what is the format of this for loop? So we have to initialize the variable, then use semicolon, then use we have a kind of conditional operator. So when till when it will run, so I less than equal to 5. And then we have an increment decrement operator based on the needs. We can use it here. We're gonna use it. Okay. So when we thinking to print 1 to 5, so you have to initialize with 1, condition will match till 5, and then each and every time it will increment by 1. So when it is 1, condition is matched 1 less than equal to 5, then it will print 1, and then after printing of those it will increase the value of 1 I by 1. So next time it will 2 lesser than 5, again true, it will print your value and then again increment the value by 1. So next time 3 and so on, it will run till 5. Okay, so this is how exactly we're gonna write for loop. Okay, when we talk about while loop, so you have to initialize your variable at the top first. Okay, and then you have to write while, and within while you have to provide the conditional thing only. Okay, and then suppose this thing you have to provide in while only, this thing before writing while, and this thing at the last statement, increment and decrement after console.log whenever you are printing something. So where k is equal to 1, while k less than equal to 5, and then print the value, suppose 1, and after printing this value, each time the value will be increased by 1. So next time 2, 2 lesser than 5, print will 2. Next time 3, 3 lesser than 5, and in this way, this will print. Okay. The third one is do while. Okay. So do while. So first we have to perform the operation, and then later you are gonna go and check the condition whether that is matching or not, and then again do the things whatever you wanted to do. In this way actually do while works. Okay, so when you talk about do, so do will print first whatever the variable name you have, L is equal to 1, so it will print 1, then increment the value, it will give letter 2, so when 2 comes here it will again check. Okay, 2 lesser than equal to 5, this will match, so again you're gonna push to do whatever you have your operations, just perform it. Okay, and later when it comes to 5, 5 equal to, so it will print 5, and when it moves to 6 it will again uncondition match, so go out through this do while loop. And in this way loop work in JavaScript, not in the JavaScript, this similarly, almost similar in every languages, programming language I can say. I hope you like this video. If you really like such contents, please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.